Okay, hello. Just let's get this started. As you can tell by the title of this video, you know I am attempting to make my own conditioning co-wash on the cheap. Okay, the ingredients today will be Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. This is the peppermint and hemp one because peppermint is good for stimulating blood flow to your hair follicles for growth. I am using the VO5 moisture milks. I am using the passion fruit smoothie and the strawberries and cream smoothie. I would have liked to have just strawberries and peaches, but I could not find the peaches, so I just used what I had at the house. A little bit of vegetable glycerin as my humectant, and also some honey, which is sitting in some warm water to melt up a little bit. A little bit of lavender because it's very calming for scent, and it is also good for healthy hair growth stimulation. Also a little tea tree to help with any scalp irritations and soothing and dandruff, anything like that. I'm going to mix it in my large Pyrex bowl. And once I have it all mixed together, I am actually going to transfer it over into my Aussie Moist container that has an easy pump. One other ingredient that I forgot to bring out of the basement is my coconut oil. I will get that shortly and I'll add it to it. You probably won't see me do that on camera, but it will be in the mix also, maybe about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. So let's get started. I pried off the lids with a butter knife so it's easy to get them out. Each one of the VO5 conditioners are 12.5 fluid ounces. And as you all know, you probably can get this at your local CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, pretty much any drugstore, grocery store for under $1. Most of the time when I find them, they are 79 cents or 88 cents, right along those lines. And they work really, really good for detangling your hair, and they are good co-washes on the cheap that add moisture. And I also use them a lot when it comes to detangling my hair and rinsing out my henna. Okay, for the Castile soap, I'm going to eyeball it, probably about 1 tablespoon. I don't want to use too much of it because I don't want this to be stripping. I just want it to clean my hair, but also leave it nicely soft and moisturized. The vegetable glycerin, same thing, probably about a good tablespoon of that. Okay, let me grab the honey right quick. The honey is also an all-natural humectant that I love to use. It helps the conditioner add extra moisture to your hair while it's on your hair. Okay, that's enough of the honey. Okay, and the lavender essential oil, I'm going to use, oh, my dropper came off the top, so I'm glad I brought an extra one upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I had only used 1 bottle of the moisture milks, I would only put 5 drops of each in. Now the tea tree is quite potent, just like all essential oils are. So for the tea tree, I'm only going to put 5 in because I don't want any irritation with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will add the coconut oil momentarily because I'll probably have to melt that down a little bit to get it to blend really, really well. And once I get it all added into the Aussie Moist container, I will also pump some out so that you guys can see what it looks like. Now, once I use this, I may make a video while I'm using it. If I notice that it doesn't have a lot of cleaning properties, I may add another teaspoon of the Castile soap. And if you can see that without me spilling it anywhere, it's nice and creamy. And you just want to make sure it's blended very, very well. But I'm going to give this a try and see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a video on co-wash wars because I have Win coconut as I am coconut wash, and now this one. I'll see which one I like the best. Okay, stay tuned in a moment. I'll show you how it comes out, maybe as I'm applying it to my hair. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back now. I just finished rinsing my apple cider vinegar rinse out of my hair. This is my hair, and it's almost dry already. And I've already added the homemade co-wash into my hair. And I must admit it has pretty good slip and it's still moisturizing, but I can feel the little bit of stiffness of the Castile soap, but that's okay. I'll see how it washes out once it all sets in for probably about 20 minutes. Me and my son are going to go for a walk because it's almost 70 degrees here in Michigan. Okay, I did a pH test on this to see what the pH level is of this when you add the Castile soap to it. So let me see what I come up with here. Okay, this looks like it might be right around a 7. I'm going to turn it around so you guys might be able to see it. See that? So yeah, I think that's right around a pH of 7, which should work pretty good, but it's kind of close to the pH level of water, so it might not open my cuticles up very well, but I'll see how this turns out once I rinse it out and follow up with a leave-in conditioner and seal my hair with a light oil. Okay, so let's go. Okay, now that's what the co-wash looks like. See, nice glide, it's creamy. It goes on very well. Now, if you see it on my hair, it's going to look like it's just sitting on my hair, because if you watched any of my latest videos for 2016, you know I'm recently discovering that I have low porosity hair. So I have been dealing with a lot of breakage and issues like that. I'm actually going to a stylist on Friday to have my hair trimmed / cut, because I think I'm going to let her cut off all of my raggedy ends. The only place that I'm not going to let her cut it down to the damage is in the crown of my head, where my hair is in some places about that high. I don't want to cut off that much of my hair. That's starting all over, big chop down to 2 inches. And that I do not want to do because that's a long way back. So I'm going to see about that area, just trying to baby it as much as I can and stop any more breakage from happening. Now, I usually use a comb on wash day, but I left it in the bathroom, so I'm just going to use my fingers. And I put a little bit on my scalp because I've tried clay, but for some reason, no matter how I apply the clay, if it's watery, thick, or whatever, it seems to stay on my scalp in areas, no matter how much I rinse and rinse and rinse. I mean, I can get henna out better than I can get bentonite clay, even if it's a thin mixture. So I think I'm going to try this. It did provide really good slip, and that's from the VO5 Moisture Milks. And I did notice from the apple cider vinegar, my hair was popping with curl pattern, but I'm going to try a modified maximum hydration method. And one of the steps, you can either use baking soda or you can do apple cider vinegar. I did the apple cider vinegar this time, and it did, of course, it did not cause my curl pattern to pop the way the baking soda did, but it did clarify my hair without making it hard and harsh like I would if I used a clarifying shampoo. But I just wanted to get it in some form of a condition before I go in on Friday to have the lady cut my hair. I'm praying I don't come out of there crying. Okay, so that is how my homemade co-wash with VO5 Moisture Milks and Castile soap is working on my hair. The slip is really, really good. I don't hear any snap, crackle, pop going on, so that's a good thing. Shed here. That's not too much because my normal amount of shedding is astronomical. So keeping my hair in a protective style of chunky twists and layering the wigs is still going to be my game plan, even if I do the maximum hydration method to get the moisture into my hair. But we're going to start with a good trim. So I might not come back on here to show you guys how this turned out. May or may not, all depends on how I feel. But the next time you see a video, it will probably be my hair after the trim. I might put it at the end of this one because today is Tuesday. And I just wanted to do a co-wash before I went to her, because I'm going to let her use her products there at the shop and just let her do her thing and just talk to her a little bit about my hair. And I probably won't record that. Okay, so I'll see you next time with a haircut. All right, bye-bye.